everyone. Welcome to episode 3 of Fluff in the Corporate Space by Saffron Conscious. In 2020, during the height of lockdown, I participated in a series of conversations via Zoom. I do recall a particular conversation where a statement from a speaker struck a chord inside me. This was because it was in relation to what Saffron Conscious does. Our work at Saffron Conscious is to assist individuals to unlock the greatness that already exists within them. We believe as saffron is the master spice, so is our consciousness, which holds the same profound power as saffron. Our processes help one to recognize the remarkable potential they already possess. Through storytelling and reflection, one gets to realize their personal values. The speaker emphasized that when taking a decisive action, one must rely only on the mind and not the heart, suggesting that the heart cannot be trusted. He supported this by a statement that he quoted from the Bible. The current prevailing view of individuals is through a binary lens, focusing solely on the mind and body. And I believe this oversimplifies and suppresses the truth of who we are. In reality, we are a nexus of mind, body, spirit, emotions, and feelings. And this intentional fragmentation of the whole person, I believe, has contributed to the many challenges we face today. It has dehumanized us, given rise to societal issues that reverberate deep in the society. And they are especially pregnant in the workplace. At Saffron Conscious, we believe that awakening a person's full sense of being and paying heed to their inner world is critical. Within each person lies a life force with the potential to transform the world. Our work is to remind individuals that life radiates from within and that we are all connected. The COVID-19 pandemic revealed just how disconnected we've become from each other, and more importantly, from ourselves. Yet in the face of that crisis, something powerful was awakened: love, kindness, and compassion. These qualities often feel stifled in the corporate world, where being professional seems to be suppression of the full ambit of our humanity. In August 2018, I experienced an attempted hijacking that deeply affected me. The event was surreal and terrifying, and in the aftermath, I withdrew from the world. When I finally felt brave enough to venture into the world, my first trip was to the Pick and Pay. I encountered something that brought me face to face with the disconnection I feel permeates our world today. I experienced the lady at the checking out counter to be both impatient and irritable. Not once did she glance at me. She scanned my purchased items. Of course, she didn't do it so overtly, but still I felt it. Inside, I felt so fragile and wished she could just acknowledge me, smile or something. But alas, that did not happen. I floated out of the Pick and Pay back to the car to drive back home. As I was driving home, I was reminded of Wayne Dyer's words. He said, "You never have enough information to be offended." I realized that the cashier may have been going through her own struggles. Perhaps, just like me, she was coping with an invisible burden, a trauma perhaps. But our working environment rarely makes space for vulnerability. We are told to be professional, which often means denying our pain, denying our feelings and emotions. That day, I made a commitment to be kinder to myself, because maybe that will make it easier for me to be kind and loving to the next person, to the outside world, because it begins with me. A smile, a kind word could make all the difference. We often forget that life happens and it never stops, regardless of the challenges we face. I can never know the horrors that anyone I meet on any particular day may have survived in order to bravely stand before me. My duty every day is to be kind, to be love, to be compassion. Imagine living in a world where we felt supported, seen and acknowledged, but especially being acknowledged at work, a place where compassion was the norm, where we could trust that vulnerability wouldn't cost us our job or our dignity. During the chaos of COVID, we were forced to draw strength from within, whether we were aware of it or not. We responded from a place of compassion, love, and kindness. This strength is always within us. And as Rumi says, everyone sees the unseen in proportion to the clarity of their heart. When we remember to look inward, we reconnect with the wisdom that the heart carries. Because the heart always knows, even when the mind forgets. Remember, like water, flow with gentleness, kindness, and resilience. Until next time.